Hi, this is Callie. John will now demonstrate Virtel Web Access.
What I'm going to show you is a brief demonstration of Virtel Web Access. And from the application menu, which you saw earlier in the presentation, I'm going to go ahead and enter a TSO session. And I'm going to do a normal sign-on into TSO, just as I would if I were using a TN3270 emulation. And we're seeing the normal sign-on, and we get to the main IMSPF primary menu. All of the capabilities that you would have within TSO to enter data, to tab through screens, to do whatever you would like to do is available with Virtel Web Access. In addition, there are a couple of other things that you would see with Virtel Web Access. You'll notice, for example, that all of the PF keys have been turned into links, so that if, for example, I wanted to find help for this screen, I can just click on that and it will tell me there is no additional help. Or I can click on F10 for actions, and you'll see that the cursor goes up here to the top, which is where the actions would be. I'm going to hit it again, and now the cursor comes back down here. So the PF keys can be clicked on as opposed to being pressed by using any of the function keys on your keyboard. In addition, there is also the capability to click on a URL that's contained within the page. You can see that this text has been changed to a URL where you can click on it and go directly to whatever web page that URL references to. In this case, an IBM ZOS Resource Measurement Facility web page. So coming back to the 3270 rendering, I'm going to go over to a document, and you have all the capabilities to go in and edit the document that you would with TSO. Just put in some text, save the document, and so on. Okay. You're also provided with a toolbar at the top where you have a number of different functions. You're provided with a keyboard where if you don't happen to know what your clear key is, for example, you can just press the clear key or the enter key, for example. You have copying, cutting, and pasting, where you can highlight a piece of text, copy it, place your cursor somewhere else, and paste it. You have the capabilities to receive and send files to and from TSO. You have the capability to capture your screen and to print it. You have the capability to record a macro, which I will do momentarily, and then to play it. And you also have a settings dialog where you can do things like change your font size, change your window size, change what your cursor is from a bar to a block or a blink or whatever, change your display style from black and white to gray to white, or even to custom styles that you can configure. You can change your print styles in the same way, so your printed pages either have the black background, a color black background, or a black and white. You can do things like turning off and on the URL hotspots and the PF key hotspots that I've just shown you. And you can map your keys so that you can change, for example, the enter key, the escape key, and so on to be configured as, for example, an enter or a clear or PF7, PF8, whatever you'd like to do. Okay. Let me show you, if I may, a sample of the macro. I'm going to go back to the primary menu, and I'm going to go ahead and record a macro. So what I'm going to do is just record a macro, a very simple one, to go to the enter and go to the edit panel. and then back out. I will stop the macro recording. I'm going to give it a name. I'm going to call it test 1 and save it. And then I'm going to close that. I'm going to play a macro. It's going to put up a window and it's going to ask me which macro to play. I played it and you saw that we went to the edit screen and back again. And then just to sign off of your session, you would sign off in the normal fashion, like so.
Hi, this is Callie again. Next, we'll discuss the thin client benefits of Virtel Web Access.